Yo guys, what is going on? It's SkyFox27 here, and today we're going to be going over how to make Deadpool, aka Wade Wilson. To start it off, you can pick whatever you want for fighter type, as usual. Let's get into general info. I googled all this information about him, like the weight and height stuff. So for weight, I gave him 205. It says online he's 210, but I didn't want him to be the lightest weight fighting in heavyweight. So I just put him down to 205. His height is 6'2". Obviously give him Wade, and they do actually have Wilson. As you can see, they have Wilson in the names that they'll actually say, so make sure you select that. I just gave him the nickname The Warrior. Social media handle, doesn't matter. They said Wade Wilson was born in Canada, so try to find that. They said his age was between 27 and 35, so I just gave him 30. I gave him Orthodox. I just gave him Conor McGregor just because I liked how much Conor McGregor was moving around in his stance. And then walkout music, I don't care. Let's get into appearance, what really matters. So for hair, make sure he is bald. For eyebrows, make sure you give him the one that looks like he has eyebrows the least. You really don't want to see his eyebrows in this. For facial hair, make sure he's clean shaven. And just make sure he has no body hair. Now let's get into the head. Make sure it's on template 4. It really doesn't have to be, because I didn't really try to move around the head too much. You could really pick any template, but this is just if you want it to look exactly like mine. So I'm just going to click through this, because I didn't make many changes. So hopefully you guys can just pause that and get it from that. Obviously the tattoos are going to be the part that takes the longest. Eyes, give him gray because you want it to look like the eyes are just as white as the behinds of the eyes, because in reality you wouldn't really be able to see his eyes. It would just be the white mask. So that's what I was trying to do there. Let's get into body. So give him body 1, as skinny as possible. I'm going to get into skin later because I need to show you what happens when you mess with the skin. So let's get right into the tattoos, guys. Let me move all the way down here. Starting off, make sure you pick the red circle and the shapes. Basically, once you pick that, just scale it using your D-pad. Scale it all the way to the big size, and it's going to completely take up your head and body. So now you're going to have an all red head and body. Let's move on to the next thing. For the second one, you're gonna make up his eyes. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna pick circle again, but you're gonna stretch it. You're gonna stretch it to make it a skinnier circle. Once you stretch it and have it the way you like it over his eye, you can just duplicate it to make the third one. That's why they look exactly alike. Now for the fourth one, I gave him this because I was trying to kind of make it look like he was wearing his suit. So this is kind of where the zipper for the mask would be on his suit. So what you want to do is make a circle and stretch it. And what that does is it makes like a circle all the way around his neck, as you can see there. Let's continue. So for this, again, just trying to make the suit. So I just made a square right there. And of course, you can duplicate that again to make this one. So they're the same size, same everything. For 7 here, first of all, I was trying to cover up the nipple because it's supposed to look like a suit, but I was also trying to mix it in with the shoulder pads I gave him because that's what his real suit looks like. And you know, obviously, as I've been saying, you can duplicate that to make another one. If you don't know how to duplicate, it is you can see right at the bottom of the screen in the left corner it says duplicate with L3. So L3 is just clicking down on your left stick. So that is it for the head and body of the tattoos. Let's get into the left arm of that tattoo. So for the first one, again, you want to give him that red circle because the head and body red circle is only going to cover like the head and body, obviously. So make sure you give him another red circle. That's going to completely make his arm red. Then from there, what I did was, you can see this, I stretched the circle and I turned it into almost a shoulder pad for him. just to make it look more like the suit, because I had a picture up of the suit trying to make it look like that. So then for the third one, right here, another little part of the suit here, it's kind of like a band that he has on. And then for the final part here, just another little part I saw in his suit that I tried to replicate. Right arm, you want to do the exact same thing. Sadly, you can't duplicate this, but just try to get it to look as much alike as you can. And for the left and right leg, so the thing here is that I bought pants for 2,000 coins, but I know a lot of you guys probably can't do that. The reason I did it is just because these pants match really well with the suit, and his suit's like all spandex in the movies, so this just worked really well. But here, I'll show you guys what it looks like without the bottoms on. So say you don't want to buy these pants. I mean, I really suggest buying those pants because, like you can see up in the upper right corner, I have some of those coin things. It literally costs $1, and you can buy 2 items of clothing with if you buy those little coins. But say you don't want to do that, you just want to give him the normal UFC pants. Sure, that's fine. You can just put this on him. You can see what I did here was that I just made his legs red. The only problem was that you can't make feet red, which kind of sucks, but it's okay. So if you don't want to buy those pants, that's what you want to do, is just make the rest of his legs red. But I do suggest buying those compression pants. Gloves, you can just give him the black ones, because he's really actually just wearing black gloves in the movie. Mouth guard, I just gave him the Canada one, because he's from Canada. And that's really it for the clothing. Is there anything else I need to go over? Right, we're going to go back to skin color, because I need to show you guys basically what skin color does to affect the tattoos. So let's get back into skin. So you can see skin color actually, like the darker the skin tone is, the darker the tattoos are going to get. So you can choose which one you want. Like, you can see tone 10 is just too dark. It makes the tattoos just look too dark. I thought this one was probably the best one for trying to get Deadpool, but this one's also really good too if you're trying to go for like a more dark maroon feel to it. But it's really up to you. I'm going to stick with tone 4 though. And that's about it, guys. This one took me a while, so if you could leave a like and comment down below who else you'd like to see be created. I can do more superheroes, I can do real people. It's up to you guys. Just let me know. See you next time.